I'm hellorodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. It's this wind just is never ending. It's not nearly as smoky as it was. It was bad last night too. But it's a little bit easier right now. That's what I got at the flea market today. It's a nice little painting by somebody named R-O, oh, maybe that's, I don't know what that is, R-O-O-Y, but I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's a nice little painting. It's pretty monochromatic in a way. I mean, there's not much going on there. But anyway, that's what I got at the flea market today. Also, I bought another sewing machine. Oh well, it's okay. I took it to the guy that does my machine, does the sewing machine stuff. He says, he can, you know, service it for like $37.50. I didn't think it was going to need service, but it does. I took a nap earlier. Oh, looking at one of my little boats. I got a beautiful comment. Share this with you. This is really a nice comment. If I can find it. You can't sail a boat in a couple. Which one is it? Oh, this one. Okay. This is on the little boat video. The little red boat. The one that's actually in that thing that I nailed to the peacock. The peacock got taken off. I took the peacock off. I had to saw. I had to saw that son of a gun. Oh, it's funny. This thing here, all this here is all cardboard now. That's where those things were. I sawed them off completely, and I ended up sawing part of this thing off down here where the peacock was, because I didn't want the peacock on there. I just wanted it to be like a sun. So that's being processed right now. That is being processed. But this little boat right here, I'm going to read you a comment that this person put on my video. It's a nice comment. It's really interesting because it tells me a little bit about how people react to certain things. Okay, when I was a kid, we lived in Hawaii for a while, right across the street from the ocean, and we had a big picture window in the living room. We could look through the binoculars and see the ships out on the ocean. I was 10. That's what these remind me of. It's interesting to make some sort of a connection with someone that, I don't know how old this person is. Let's see if I can find out how old this person is. See if they put their age. 55. So this person, 45 years ago, it's funny that I did something just recently, and it sparked a remembrance in this person from 45 years ago. That's a nice little connection. That comment made my day. Well, not my day. Made my moment. It's making my time right now. It's making my moment right now. So that's nice. So thank you. That was a nice comment. I like that. So tonight I'm gonna watch the game. I've been trying to do those dishes, not trying obviously, or I would have done it by now. But thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do the dishes. I still haven't done the dishes. Supposedly I'm gonna have someone come over tomorrow to help me, but I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna come or not. The last person flaked out on me. They weren't gonna come to do dishes. They were just gonna oh, my throat. I don't know if it's from the smoke or what. So hopefully they'll come over. They'll call me tonight and say, yeah, come over. If they do come over, then I'll get up first thing in the morning and do all those freaking dishes. I've got so much stuff around here. I think I'm almost to the point where I can't take anymore. You know, because it's just silly. It's just silly. So things are going okay. We'll find out what happens. Hopefully she's going to show up tomorrow. That'd be great. It'd be fun to have her here. It'd be really a lot of fun to have her here. She's a yoga instructor. Maybe we'll do some yoga. She's great. She really is. Well, I just wanted to show you that painting. I'll show you the sewing machine too. I took the sewing machine to the guy. I said, oh, I got this, you know, because I got it cheap, you know. I said, and then he said, so he was, oh, I think I'll get it serviced. And I said, nah. He was talking about how I didn't have one of these. This is a Sears Kenmore. And it works, but it's, and he was talking about how what happens with these machines is that people don't service them properly, and says you're not supposed to put oil on these freaking machines. Like, there's places to oil it, but don't go crazy with the oil, because what happens is people start going crazy with the oil thinking that's going to do something, and what happens is the oil builds up and then turns into like a grease and then just totally screws up the machine. And he was working on a machine that was almost just like this one, where that happened, where people had oiled it and stuff like that, thought they were doing the right thing. Oh, it's like oiling the thing, screwed it up. They couldn't even afford to get it serviced because it was taking him forever. He had to disassemble the whole thing. But then I did some research. I think what happens on some of these things, because he wouldn't tell me, because I said, well, how do you fix it? He says, well, I can't tell you that, because if I told you that, then there would be no reason for people to come to him to get service from me. So I did a little research on the web, and I think what it is that I think people will spray the whole. I don't know about this. Don't do it. You know, do your own research. But I think that you have to. I think that in a certain situation like that, you put some sort of a solvent on it and see if the solvent takes care of it. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I might try it. I might do some more research and maybe like an acetone or something. But I don't know. It didn't cost me very much money, and it's kind of a cool sewing machine. It's in very good condition, except it needs to be serviced, which is $37.50, so that's not a big deal. So, but I've got like 20 of them. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're just going to keep going. Get out of bed and keep moving. But unfortunately, I'm not very, very productive right now, so I've got to get productive. It's not easy for me because I'm stuck, frozen in time. I'll see you later.